It's that time again where we talk about cute and fluffy here on Quixie 98.3. It is Furever Friends. We've actually been doing this segment since 2017 with the help of the Hardin County Animal Shelter. And I would say this guy, but Mike, you look a little different today.
Sorry, I dressed down today.
So we actually have special guests today. This is Sarah Fellows, who you've been here longer than I have, or at least you've had a relationship with the station longer than I have. But you are also from Focus, so you're going to be able to talk about something that's coming up a little bit later. But let's get to what we normally do, and that's the cute and fluffy.
We love the cute and fluffy. Well, I appreciate Mike letting me sit in his chair today because I do have a special thing I want to talk about in a little bit, but I get to do the fun stuff before that as well. So we have talked about 602 animals you all have on this show, and all 602 have been adopted. I love that. Even
I know, it's so great, isn't it?
That is amazing, and I can actually remember when this started. This partnership started, and we had high hopes for it, but I don't know that we had any idea of how successful this would be.
600 animals later.
Yeah, it's so cool to be on this end of it. So, so the ones I'm talking about today, Millie. I've actually got to meet Millie. Millie is a 6-year-old faded brown pit mix. She is gorgeous, and she's what you call a Velcro dog. She just wants to be all up in your business. She, if you sit down for 2 seconds, she's going to be all like close to you. She just wants to hang out with you. She's great on a leash, but that kind of doesn't matter because if you stop, she's just going to want to love on you. So Millie is an amazing girl and just wants to be around you. She has been at the shelter for more than a month, so it is time, to get Millie a home.
That is too long.
Yeah, it really is.
And I will mention real quickly that we do this in podcast version. It's available in video on our website, Facebook, YouTube, and even on Instagram. Take a look at the pictures, and Millie has got this gorgeous smile.
She does. And if you go, so Friends of Hardin County Animal Shelter, we have a Facebook page and an Instagram account that we do a whole lot of activity on, and there's a video of her getting some chest scratches by one of her Paws and Boots friends. And it was just sheer joy in her face. It is so sweet. So if you'd like to see her in action, she's one of our more recent posts over the last couple of days. So
absolutely.
Make sure you check her out there. And then our kitty for the day is Smudge. Smudge is a 3-month-old black and white short-haired kitten. Cute little smudge on his nose. You can see where he got his name from.
Absolutely.
Very active, loves to play, gets along great with other cats. Now, he's been actually at the shelter. He entered their care at about 2 weeks old. And so he's been there for quite some time, just getting ready to, really in foster care, but, he's just getting ready to be ready to go, and now he's ready to go. So he's ready for a family, and sounds like he's going to be a real active, fun kitten to have around the house.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's Smudge.
Yep. And, the funny thing, we were talking about the name Smudge, like he's got that little smudge, but he's only 3 months old, but he's got like these grandpa eyebrows, so it makes him look a little older.
Oh, he does. Oh, he is so cute. I didn't even notice that.
But it's very cute, very cute kitty. So you actually have something else coming up in the coming weeks, and this is actually something that's been going on for...
this is our fifth year of this. We had other things before this that were similar, but this we really kind of hit on kind of our stride on this event, and it's actually coming up this Saturday, which is August 3rd. I know August
is snuck up.
I know. Well, it's because August is not supposed to be here yet, but this Saturday, August 3rd, is Dirty Dog Bash. It's presented by our good friends Pet Supplies Plus and Hardin County Honda, and it's again this Saturday. It's out at Highland Sod Farm at the venue at Highland Farms. Gorgeous place out there. They've been incredible partners for us, having us out there. Music, Kevin Jaggers, our very own friend Kevin, is going to be starting around 6:30, 6:45, 7 o'clock is when we're kicking off the event. And of course, there's dinner and all of that, but really the star of the show, outside of Kevin, because he really is a star, is the live and silent auction. We're just so incredibly grateful for this community. They've really stepped up and given us some amazing auction items. And so you'll see, again, on our Facebook page, the Friends of Hardin County Animal Shelter, we've got some of those items on there, but not everything is even on there. There's so much special this year, and super excited. Courtney Ballard, if you recognize the name, or if you don't, you will have seen her artwork downtown, in E-Town. She does all the, most of the murals down there. She has agreed to do, and is currently working on, an original that we're going to be unveiling as part of our live auction.
That's exciting.
Yes, I'm so excited. I mean, she's an incredible artist, incredibly generous, and just the fact that she would take the time, and it's inspired by shelter animals. So I've been sending her all these pictures, and I get all these responses back like, I don't want this to end, because it's been such a neat kind of creative experience with her. But to be able to unveil that during our live auction and have that as part of our live auction is just so incredibly special for us this time. So
Absolutely.
and then also special is we'll have a couple of adoptables there as well. So we'll have a couple of dogs there that'll be adoptable that night. So if you're looking for a friend, you can hang out with us that night, get to know them, and then take them home.
Take them home.
Yeah.
Awesome. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
So normally we give the opportunity for Mike to talk about the shelter. Of course, they're located at 220 Peterson Drive. They're open Monday through Saturday, 12 noon to 4 p.m. But I want to give you an opportunity to give people information on how they can reach out to Focus if they would like some information.
So Friends of Hardin County Animal Shelter, our primary mission, just so you know where the money's going, because it is important. We know that people's budgets are tight right now. And so all of that money goes back to our support of the shelter. So we help to support the full-time vet, Dr. McIntyre, who's fantastic. Also, their Return to Field program, we fund that for them. And then we have a medical fund available and those kinds of things. But we also do some other stuff in the community. We offer low-cost spay and neutering for owned pets, because then that reduces the amount of animals that end up in the shelter,
Sure.
right? Yeah. And then we also do rescue transport, where we help animals get out of hire kill shelters in the south up to the north, where there's some foster-based rescues where they can be adopted. And then we have our partnership with organizations like Springhaven, where we're helping domestic abuse survivors get out of a bad situation with their animal, so they're not having to make a hard decision there. So between that and some other advocacy stuff, that all of those funds really go toward that mission. And so we have a website, Focus, FOHCAS.org. You can go get more information about what we do, but you can also pick up those tickets for Dirty Dog Bash. They're $75 each. And that, again, is dinner, a drink ticket, and just a really fun night of great entertainment and animal people, which are our favorite people.
Oh, of course.
Right? And we're also on, of course, Facebook and Instagram, too. So.
Well, it is a pleasure, as always, Sarah. Thank you for, you're not Mike, but you brought in a different flavor this week, and I enjoyed it.
A non-Mike flavor.
What does a non-Mike flavor taste like?
Yeah, I don't know.
That got weird.
Yeah,
All right.
no. We'll pass right on by that.
All right. Well, thank you anyway for coming in and letting us know about the Dirty Dog Bash. And I know that this fundraiser that you've done over the last several years has always been very successful, and we're hoping that this year is no different.
It's going to be great. Thanks again for having us.
Absolutely. And of course, we do want to thank our friends, Furever Friends. It's brought to you by our friends over on 209 Town Drive. And that is Pet Supplies. Plus, they are locally veteran-owned. We couldn't do this without them. They've actually been with us since the beginning. This is Furever Friends on Quixie 98.3.